Merci, 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 merci. Thank you, thank you. He's really doing a wonderful job. I must say, it's the first time it's happened in my career. I mean, we try to make a simple picture. I mean, not a simple film, but I mean a straightforward entertainment in a way. And we just kept adding and changing and reshaping the picture until only a couple of weeks ago, really, about 3 weeks ago. I was still shooting a little bit here and there and changing the editing and music and that sort of thing. So we just found that at a certain point we started to screen the film for a few people, and they seemed to really enjoy it. In a creative sense? You never make a film to get an Oscar, never. Despite the fact that Gangs of New York and Aviator looked that way. The trick was to get Gangs made. That was the trick. I was obsessed with it. And along with that, circumstantially, came campaigning for Oscars, because Oscars would help the box office. And then, oddly enough, on Aviator too. It was just made because I wanted to make the film, and then the Academy people liked it. But I never made, I don't know how to do that. And what would it mean now? It doesn't mean anything now. I mean, it probably, the most important thing is that the film does well, and if nominations help it do well, that's good, because the key thing is to get another film made, for me. Until that day comes, I don't feel I have to make any more films. But right now, I'd like to make another.
It's a pretty interesting thing having to travel around talking about you and your movies. And I've decided on this specific case, I'm going to have as much fun as possible and relax and just take it easy, because if you let it, it can become stressful flying all over the place, because this is not what we're used to, you know what I mean? We're used to making the movies, that's our element, but the promotion is something that's foreign to a lot of people, which is why so many people look incredibly uncomfortable talking about their movies. Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. Countryside, stuff like that. But I've seen almost every movie.
Marty's doing what he does best. He's telling the kind of stories he tells best, you know, and he's telling the kind of story that he must tell and that he absolutely believes in. And he's just as, you know, he's got many notches on his belt, but it's as if he's making his first film with that same fervor, that passion, that brutal honesty. And you have a stellar cast. I mean, the performances in this film, I mean, every time I've seen it, I have to see it again and again and again, because the nuance of performance, and I discover gems in performance every time I see it. You've just got the best actors at their best, so it's worth seeing.